never read them. You gave reasons as to why you became a Muslim? I sure don't remember them, and I was watching for them too. The only point you mentioned that I actually didn't answer is why I became Muslim. Reason being, it's a personal story. Isn't it always that way, even in Christianity? It's a bit complex and long, and I don't know which parts are pertinent to why you asked me. Well, give the main reasons, please. Also, certain events that led to my conversion include events or behavior that embarrasses me now. You don't have to describe the behaviors, just tell me what it was that got Islam the key to remove those behaviors that you were embarrassed of. I just thought I didn't feel like sharing to be honest. Well, I've got news for you. No Muslim ever tells me why they converted to Islam. It's always because, quote, because Allah is this, because Allah is that, making it sound like they only came to Islam through promises. I had a Sufi teacher who was an atheist. And she came to Sufi Islam because she thought it cured her of some type of arthritis. However, I saw her about 5 years ago, and she was twitching and trembling from Parkinson's, yet her faith in Islam seemed unshaken, like Ali with his Parkinson's. Some people with Parkinson's are misguided. I don't get the point you're trying to make. All kinds of people get sick. But if you really want to know, I'll give you the rundown. Please do. Tell me why you became a Muslim. He never tells me why he became a Muslim. I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I sent you what you sent me about the sun asking permission to rise again, or how there are passages in the Bible that seem to greatly hint of the earth rotating, but since I sent you the scripture in Job about the earth being turned like the clay to the seal, I don't... You'll want to really bother with how I responded. Again, I don't want to bother you to get me an answer, to give me an answer. You didn't send anything like that at all. Send it now if you have it. I didn't send you that scripture from Job. I'm not talking about where the earth hangs upon nothing. But I'm talking about the earth is turned like a clay to the seal, yet they stand still like a garment. That scripture. You seem to have not read my response on Quran 4:24. Do you still have them? The only response I got from you on Quran 4:24 was that, was all the good stuff about slavery in Islam, not what your right hand possesses, as far as you can and can't have sex with. He doesn't respond. You can't slap them, you say. You can't slap your slave. You can't slap your slaves, but you can have sex with them, even if they are married. Again, where is, quote, if she consents? Again, please let me know why you converted to Islam. I showed you the Sahih Hadith of the Prophet saying, if they refuse to fulfill what you request to just let them go. What more do you want than that? Off the top of my head, can you present the same from the Sahih so I can check it out on the net without the risk of sitting through any al-Taqiyya from my Muslim video? Go back to the video I gave you and watch it again and really listen to the Hadith. No, just give me the Sahih so I can check it out on the net and read it for myself. The thing is, though, is that if I have to go to another book, not the Quran to say, quote, if she consents, unquote, what stats tell you about the Quran? Doesn't that sound like it's poorly written when you have to have some outside sources, some outside Muslim sources, or, yeah. The Hadith, which Muslims are losing faith in, to explain the Quran? Again, what does that tell you? As for my conversion, you want the long or short one? Do you want the long or short version? How about a concise one? I can present to you how I came to believe what I did, to believe the way I did, if you want. Do you want one day I was walking, or just the theological reasons? Let's start out simple, okay? If it's one day I was walking along, well, yes, that would help. He doesn't respond. Question, yes. Okay, here we go. I was born into a Southern Baptist family in Dallas. I grew up in Vegas. I began to doubt Christianity and religion in general in my teen years. Before that, I witnessed a growing rift between my mother and my grandmother's views. My mother became more Unitarian. I began to argue flaws in Christian theology, such as, see below I go, and the history of the Bible. Dead Sea Scrolls history? You saw problems with the Dead Sea Scrolls history? You haven't stated clear questions, what? I'd like to discuss the crucifixion, the divinity of Jesus and Trinity with you soon, by the way. Good. I thought that Christianity did not conform with the concept of monotheism, which was important to my understanding. Can't believe God can be in two different places at once. If so, how can God understand more than one prayer at a time?